It's a metal guitar, folks. This came to me for a setup from a friend of mine, actually his kid. And I thought I'd just show it on this channel while we've got it in the house, so to speak. So this is a Schecter, and this is the Synyster Gates signature model. And those of you who are into fairly contemporary, I think they've been around a while, metal scene, you probably know Synyster Gates from Avenged Sevenfold. Quite a lot of albums now, but this is the guitar that he sort of made popular, and I think it sells well, and this goes as high as 900 quid. At least on some sites. Maybe you can get it cheaper. Has his own proprietary pickups, humbuckers here, and Les Paul. Sorry, not a Les Paul. Floyd Rose tremolo. Simple two knob operation with a 3-way switch. Ebony fretboard on this with the pearloid inlay. It's been a long week, I can't talk. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you some detail on that inlay. Probably the best thing about this guitar, actually, just playing it. This one needs setup. It's really buzzing badly. That's why I'm not playing it. I know why it's buzzing already. It's got a slight back bow. So I'll do a truss rod adjustment and then probably set the saddles after the adjustment, and it should be fine. Anyway, this looks like it is a neck through, but I don't think it is. I think it is actually a set neck, and they've somehow disguised it. Or maybe it is a neck through. Yeah, it might actually be a neck through. Forget that comment. I don't see any joins at all, so it looks like it might be a neck through. And this is an ebony fretboard. I think that is the best feature of this guitar, actually, from just playing it. The fretboard feels really slick. I really like ebony fretboards, particularly on electric guitars. One of my favorite electric guitars is an Yamaha SG model from Japan in the 1980s that has an ebony fretboard, and it's to die for. And this feels really nice as well. C-neck. There's the sort of BC Rich inspired headstock, almost a Warlock, slightly more rounded and hooked, as you can see this point here. But of course the signature look of this guitar, with it being a signature guitar, is all of the bling on it. And what you've got here is a top hatted skull on the top there with Schecter's logo, and all the way down you have his particular chosen inlay work, and then the famous pinstripe finish on the guitar. And it is very much like a mockingbird shape. I'm wondering if there was ever any friction between Schecter and BC Rich on this particular shape. It reminds me a lot of a mockingbird. Those of you who know BC Rich will know what I'm talking about. So nice to have this in and to look at it. I will get it set up and make it playable, maybe play it a little bit. It does come in a nice case, hard shell case. I don't think the guitar comes with a hard shell case. I think the person bought it. This is a gigging musician, I believe, so you want the guitar to perform optimally and not with that horrible buzz about halfway up the neck. It is slightly backbowed, I can tell. Ever so slightly. It's straight, doesn't have any relief in the neck at all, and that's probably what the issue is. And if you have a neck through guitar, that's something you have to watch for. Is unlike guitars with separate parts, a one-piece guitar can often give you neck problems when you go through seasonal changes, because it's one piece of wood reacting to the weather rather than having a join to separate two different pieces of wood. At least that's been my experience. There's going to be somebody who corrects me. Always in the comment there's one that tells you you're wrong, but that's fine. That's what this is all about. So yeah, a Schecter Synyster Gates guitar. I confess I'm not a um, fan of the band. I don't know a whole lot of their work. I do like some metal. However, that particular style of metal is not my favorite, but I'm sure he's a great guitarist, and there's a reason why he's been given a signature guitar. Anyway, he's inspired a lot of young people to play. A lot of people are buying this model, playing it. They like the pickups. I saw a chat site online where people were talking about how great these pickups, these humbuckers are that he helped design. So that's good. That's all positive in my view, that a guitar like this can inspire a new generation of people to play. It's a pretty looking guitar. I'm not sure about the pinstripe myself, but it certainly is striking, or striping. The neck feels really, really nice. It's really heavy. It's a big chunk of mahogany. It's all mahogany, body and neck with an ebony fretboard. That's a lot of weight. So it is a pretty heavy, chunky guitar. But it feels, quite high end. I'm not sure if it's worth the asking price, retail price, but I'm sure you can pick these up slightly used for about half that. And that might be where its true value lies. If you have experience with these guitars, I know there's a lot of Schecter heads out there. Let me know what you think of this particular guitar. I'd love to hear some feedback. Those of you who perhaps own, who play this guitar live, what are your thoughts about the pickup response, the collaboration of ebony with mahogany? Does that work for you? You have good stories about this? Do you mod these, or do you pretty much keep them stock? Let me know. Be interested to hear. Anyway, nice to have it. This is again the Schecter Synyster Gates model. Mahogany body, ebony fretboard, sort of a BC Rich inspired shape, both both body and headstock. Yeah, so there you go. All right, folks, glad to have something different on this channel and something to work on. I'll get this thing flying. All right, folks, hope you like my book backdrop. That's my new bookshelves. All right, see you on the next one.